Welcome to Amro Music. Today we are going over the main differences between beginner and step-up orchestra instruments. As a musician progresses, they will begin encountering more demanding repertoire, and their instrument should be able to meet those challenges and match their growing skills. So let's talk about a few of the things that separate beginner and step-up instruments. The tone wood selected for hand carving step-up instruments is higher quality and has been air dried over a number of years. This helps create a more stable instrument that will not warp or change as the instrument ages. The tops and backs of beginner instruments are carved to create an adequate tone, but they are not refined and in some cases are made from laminate or plywood. These thicker, less complex tops and backs can often sound bright, while the more carefully hand-carved step-up options have a much wider variety of warm and robust tones to choose from. Basic string sets are used on beginner instruments for affordability, but they also tend to produce a brighter sound. We carefully choose which strings to put on each of our step-up instruments from a wide variety of high-quality strings. These strings will feel better under the bow as well as the left hand and will produce a much richer and more pleasing tone. A lot of time and care goes into setting up the custom bridge for a step-up orchestra instrument. This ensures that all of that instrument's strings are easily playable, even shifting into upper positions. The bridges on beginner instruments are less hand-finished and refined. This works out okay for the beginner instruments because most beginners start off mainly staying in first position. When the player advances and begins shifting positions, they will benefit greatly from a carefully hand-finished bridge. One of the main troubles we see with beginner instruments is when the instrument has pegs or a fingerboard made of softer wood that has been stained or painted to look like real ebony. These softer woods are much less capable of holding your strings in tune and holding up to the wear and tear of normal use over time. That's why Amro only carries beginner instruments that have real ebony pegs, fingerboards, and chin rests. While many step-up instruments also use ebony, some offer other durable wood options like boxwood or rosewood to complement the look of the instrument. Beginner instruments that have lower quality fine tuners can be really difficult to keep in tune, and those tuners can often be difficult to turn. While we make sure that the fine tuners on Amro's beginner instruments function and turn properly, the step-up options that include fine tuners utilize high-quality tailpieces and fine tuners that are easier to turn and adjust. The finish used on beginner instruments is more durable and speeds up the drying process, but for step-up instruments, special varnishes are hand-applied in multiple thin layers, allowing the instrument to vibrate and resonate more freely. The cases and bows we use for our beginner outfits are made to be more durable, but the cases we pair with our step-up outfits retain that durability while being lighter and more functional. Step-up bows are made of better materials and have improved weight and balance, which becomes more important as the music gets more demanding. If you have any other questions, please reach out to us at amromusic.com or call us at 901-323-8888 so we can help guide you through this next step of your musical journey. Amro Music, since 1921.